Ladies and gentlemen, bok bok bagok. Welcome back to my channel. Got some serious egg production. Once again, I'm going to start keeping these things in storage until winter, when they're going to be valuable. Now, I don't think in real life, I mean, you probably, if you want farm fresh eggs, you probably need to sell them fairly quickly. That's funny, in England, my wife, now, they don't refrigerate their eggs and stuff. It's kind of weird. It's like they just don't bother. I'm just going to put this in here for now. There's that. Yeah, they don't refrigerate eggs. They just leave them out on their countertop. I'm like, man, they got to go bad. They don't, though. They really don't seem to go bad. I don't know if it's because they get them fresher than we do. Like, they have them so much quicker. Let's see, sorghum. We need to look in here and see how much. That's the wrong one. What's this? I need to see how much sorghum I have left, if any. Oats, we got 10,000 oats. That's for the horse. I'm just hoping I have enough sorghum for the chickens. They've still got a couple days worth in their trough, but it's definitely receding isn't the right word, but let's take a look real quick. Yeah, you can see here they're down. They're about halfway empty. So, but there's more eggs coming along there, so that's nice. We're gonna go grab the gator, and once again, I think our goal is to get rid of the gator and pick up a Lindner that has a little bit bigger implements. Designed a little bit more for farm work, whereas the gator seems to be a little bit more designed towards like golf course. It's been great though, it really has. It's not that the gator's been bad, but oh wait, I want to head over to the other pen. So it's something we're going to work towards as an upgrade. You know, and eventually, once again, we are selling off some of our excess silage, and so that's made us a little bit of money. We could do more later. Like, I think pretty much the whole next grass harvest we're going to be able to sell off. Let's see how this is doing over here. I just want to make room for the pallets to be able to grow. This looks like it has space for a lot of pallets, though. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but let's put this full one. Is there a strap? No. Okay. We'll just have to be careful. Famous last words. This is such a dangerous intersection. So in real life, I think you'd have to pick this up by like each bale separately. Each pack separately. And we're going to set these right here. My wife is swearing at the dogs. I think Molly just tripped her. She's like, blah, 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 blah. It's a barn rush. So I think that pretty much does it for July. We are ready to move on to August already. Summer goes quick. Seems like once you get your daily task done, things go pretty quickly. So it seems like the next mowing will probably be September. Takes a good 2 months for the grass to grow. These cows are not making much manure. And the temps are going to be hot. What do we got there? Is that lime? Oh no, it's fertilizer. Okay, so let's go and close this up, and we will move on over to our house and go to sleep for the night. Here we go. $700 of property freaking maintenance. Okay, so let's take a look, and I think our stuff is going to be ready to go. Oh my gosh. It's harvest time already. Frick's sake. Oh, Lord. Let's take a look at the grass real quick here and see what we got going on back here. The grass should be growing. Oh, thank goodness, yes. It's a long way from being done growing. And let's see, how's everybody doing? Let's check feed on the cows. They're going to need refilling tonight. Got a little bit of milk in there, but not a ton. This should be empty. This has 74,000 liters of straw or silage. What we got over here? This also probably has a bunch of silage. Yeah, 72,000 liters. Yeah, that's good. A decent amount of TMR. Not a ton, but a decent amount. Okay. Well, let's get out there. Still chickens. Yeah, so chickens consume 1,000 a day, really. Like right on the mark. I know that, but I often forget. So we're going to get out there to the fields and get our harvest done today. That should be a pretty easy task. I don't think the sorghum's going to be ready yet, but it should be ready tomorrow or the next day. So we still have about 4 days of chicken feed, or 4 months of chicken feed left. And we definitely will have the sorghum before then. So I'm just hoping we have enough sorghum, because the fields are small. That's the only downside to the small fields, is hoping to get the most potential out of them. Oh, look at this. Night goes by and got a whole nother. Oh no. No. Oh. Hopefully that'll continue filling. Oh dear. Man, she's really chewing those dogs out. We took a nap, and she left the puppies out while we were napping, and she should not. I didn't know this. I would have put them away. And they ate the remote control for her TV. I was like, honey, you have to put the puppies away. You cannot leave them out. And so lesson learned for her. Her remote is now destroyed. Which sucks. So that means you got to buy another one, and they're probably not that expensive. It's a cheap TV, but it's just like another hassle. Another hassle. There's that. See, this is where a second little tractor would come in, though the Lindner would also suffice. The John Deere can do this. You're going to see what I'm talking about. But it's a little small for what I'm about to do. Oh boy. Can it? Oh. I'm going to have to go around this way. Where should I put this? We're going to park this back over on this side. Oh, it looks like the sorghum might be ready. That looks like it's done from here. We'll have to see close up. This is not where I was thinking of putting it. What I'm going to do is pull over here. There we go. The question is, can I get it on there without running my own crop over? But we'll see. Okay, I got to walk back and get the harvester. I'll be back. All right. The top liner is free. The top liner is stuck. This thing is so clunky for this farm. I really wish we had a smaller... Once again, this is where I really miss... And I don't even know if they make it anymore, but the Komiya C6 that we used to have in game that everybody got sick of was actually the perfect harvester. Like, high-tech but small. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fit that. So what we're going to do is... There we go. I don't think these header things in real life, I don't think they can adjust that much. But hey, I'm not complaining. Is this leaving a trail? Nope. There we go. Now, we're not going to get a ton of oats. Maybe we will. I don't know. The fields are so small. I'd expect 2,000 to 3,000 liters of oats off this little tiny field. But we'll see. This thing is such a beast. There we go. now we're headed in the direction that I want to head. And I got to pull the gator off the road there. I left him sitting out in the middle of the road. I don't think we'll see any traffic back here, but I've got the lights on just in case. Everything looks good in there. It does happen sometimes, actually. It's kind of frightening. Killed in the auger. Can't I get up on there? Yeah. And then what I was gonna do is buzz down here. Buzz, 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 light year. Cut this end. So it's going to be a relaxing day of harvesting. It's like mowing the lawn, but with a giant lawnmower. I still may have to move the John Deere. I think it's in the way when we get down here to turn. Dang it. You can plan all you want. Actually, though, we are getting, we're at 2,000 liters already, so that's way more than I thought we'd get. I was thinking we'd get maybe 3 for the whole field, but we still have several passes to go. So I'm thinking more like 6 maybe, which is great. That's definitely enough for the horse for the year. We actually need to measure what he gets and do both, like measure double. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end up, once we sell this horse, we'll probably buy a pair of horses. And then see if we can't get them to breed. And have a third horse. So grand total, just over 7,000 liters, which is excellent. Much better than I thought we were going to do. And I'm trying to decide what to do here. I think I'm just going to take the harvester header with me on the back of the harvester rather than using the gator to tow it around. Let's offload this, though, into the cart. Into the Wagenia. Good day for harvesting, huh? Nice weather, sunny all day. We've got our oats. Oats for the year. Annual oats. What am I talking about? I have no idea. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and put this in here. Move this on up. I don't know. I don't know which is better. If it's... maybe we just will use the gator. Having something tow for you is nice because then when you go to do this, it gives some weight to the trailer. There we go. But it means one more piece of equipment that you have to bring with you. I don't know. So my next move is to get this back field. We're going to look at, let's see. Yeah, that's 12. We have 4 fields total. So we're going to go down to field number 14. And do that next. And then we'll do the third oat field. And then we'll pick up the sorghum last. I'm thinking that we will probably fill more than one cart with oats. So then we'll have to come back. But that's why I'm going to do that one last. Because then the harvest will already be down there. I wonder if this bridge has the rating to take this thing across. It's pretty heavy. Heavily anticipated. Get it? Anyway, moving right along. Enough of me trying to be funny. Let's see how our sheep did. Did they get another? Nope. They're slow. Man. I think they're still young, so I think we'll produce more once they get older, but they are slow producing, man. Alright, so we're going to pull this here. Somehow we need to find a spot to get the header on. I'm thinking... scraping it up. Okay, I think I got it figured out. Alright, so I've got the grain cart down here. I'm thinking I'm just going to leave the grain cart out here and then we'll unload once we have the harvest done. Because I can pull it down on the field then once the wheat is off the field. It's just such a narrow space back there, so I got to go get the gator now. I'll be back. I'm out on the road hoping not to get clobbered. Probably should have turned my headlights on. All right, let's see if we can fit through here. This thing is so freaking huge. There we go. Don't kill the crop. There's that. And we're going to go ahead and grab the harvester here and get this thing going. This is a cool harvester. I because it's the default one, I almost always stray away from it. So this is the first farm that I've actually really used it on for more than like 10 minutes. And it's actually not a bad harvester. It's a good size for a starter farm. Or even to a medium-sized farm. Like, it's a pretty beefy harvester. This big tree to my left could come out. Both of these trees could potentially be removed, and I wouldn't cry. We'll come back when we're done. And this should be nice and easy. Short, small field. It's so fast getting the stuff done on this map. Like the big day, the harvest day. This is what we work for all year. To get this crop in for the animals. And it just goes by so fast. Like, bam. But I am excited. Once again, we have our first year of profitable farm. I think this is the second farm since really I started playing the game where I've been able to, on video, get it to the point of profitability. We're not making a ton of money right now. But we're making a bit of money. And that's a good thing. That's our current goal, is to make a bit. Oh, 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 it's magic. It's magic. It's not really magic. Now coming back because of the trees, I'm going to have to do ye old European small field backing maneuver. You haven't seen this before? I've seen farmers do this in tight spaces. They just run straight back. This harvester is interesting. When you turn the wheels, it hesitates a little bit. It's kind of strange. Or at least when you're going full speed, it hesitates. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this done. I'll see you guys very shortly. Hello, I've done it. We've got the bowling alley field harvested. 4,000, not bad. Not bad at all. And so we're going to fill up our OD trailers here. The General Mills Express. Toot toot. Sweet. I want that all the way full, which it will be soon. And I will start filling this one up. And hopefully there'll be enough room, though I think it's going to honestly probably require a second trip. But we can get one of oats and one of sorghum. And that should be enough. So I think that'll... Wow. This really put more in there than I thought it would. Okay. So yeah, we're probably going to have one more trip. thinking going left is probably our best bet here. Golly, these people. Because our field is back here. However, there is this river here that kind of... yeah, so we can't get to it from here. So we're going to have to go this way. Hey, we're 73% full. That's a good number. So I'm going to park down here, and we are going to definitely get filled up. I'm going to pull past the oat field because I have a feeling that we'll need the space to turn around. That one's the one that needs to get uncovered. Actually, we'll leave it covered for now, and I'll be right back. All right, I am here with all my equipment. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This ought to be interesting. Let's see, you can turn the back around, back it out a little bit. Turn the back around. These trees could use a cut down. Nope. I mean, it'll do it, but it's not realistic. Oh well. I'm going to park that right here along the forest. And someone's going to hit that probably. Ugh. All right. Where am I going to fit this thing? I guess we could start on this row and then come back. Try to make it nice and straight. And unfortunately, there's no way to tell if we're going straight across the field aside from GPS or a hired worker. I have neither. Ta-da. Sorry, neighbor. All right, I'm going to get this done. I'll be back, folks. See you in just a moment. So my recorder wasn't working. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I was just talking to myself, I guess. I have dumped off the oats. We made 16,000 liters. I'm not sure what I caught and what I didn't aside from the fast harvest. I thought it was recording. So I apologize. I'm not sure what I missed. But I do know that we got 16,000 plus, but 17,000 approximately. 17,626 liters of oats off the field. And that should be plenty for next year. Especially even if I have 3 horses, we'll have enough. 2 horses plus a baby. And we're going to go ahead and harvest this sorghum. I'm going to harvest the sorghum. Hoping for a lot of sorghum. Now I know it doesn't, I think it's pretty thin the way it fills up, but looks like we might hit 1,000 each pass. So they're about 7 or 8 passes, 8,000 liters. Maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. We're in the Duts. The Duts Fazal. And so I'm going to go ahead and get this field done. This should not take long at all. So I will see you guys on the other side. So we have a bit of a problem. I've got all full of the stuff, and there's more stuff than I have room for in the harvester. So we're going to have to dump it off. And I'll have 500 left over, but it did fill up. And I didn't foresee us getting more than, 3,000 or 4,000 sorghum. I didn't realize I was going to get so much sorghum off the field. I'm glad that I did, honestly. It's a good thing, but it is also a surprising thing. So we're going to empty our sorghum into this tipper. Ooh, I missed. We're going to dump it all over the ground. Thankfully, this game does not allow you to do that, unlike Farmer's Dynasty, where you just dump crap all over the place. Like, oops, hangs head in embarrassment. Yeah. So this is going to fill up all the way. And leave 500 in the harvester. I'm going to go ahead and rip the last bit of harvest off the field because there's no point in. And then I'll just bring the trailer back. Actually, I could probably run this to the other side. We'll see. You'll see what I'm just gibbering. So my plan was to make all new music, bumper music this year. I haven't done any yet, but this video should have a couple new music pieces in there, recorded in my home studio here in my bedroom. Really, it's not a studio, it's just a bedroom with some guitars. So hopefully you enjoyed the new music. I'm not sure what it was or how it sounded because I haven't written it yet. I'm basically making this video and challenging myself to put some new music together. It'll be 1 or 2 songs during the sped up portions, but I'm planning to do some recording this year before things get too busy with the work season. Because it's been years since I've recorded any bumper music and I really need some new stuff. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for music on my channel. Once again, any music that you hear on my channel going all the way back 10 years, 15 years, pretty much all of it is mine. There's a rare song by somebody else here and there. For Christmas, I used something by Michael W. Smith, just because it's a piece that really always touches my heart. That sounds weird, but 'tis true. Maybe some of my RC videos. I know I've made a couple RC videos with Joe Satriani music in it. His amazing guitar playing. But other than that, these are the wrong way. Okay, so I'm just going to park this here for now. Other than that, though, most of the music that you hear is yours truly. It's not very good, but it's better than nothing, and I have fun doing it. So, and it's fun for me to share that stuff. I don't really have a way to share my music. I wrote an emo piece once years ago, feeling sorry for myself about how nobody will ever hear my songs. And it was a song about nobody hearing any of my music ever. And not knowing at the time that YouTube was going to really take off, And so here I have an opportunity to share my terrible music with people, and at least the instrumental stuff. I don't usually put my vocal stuff on, but it's been a nice thing for me because I get to share with you, like, hey, what fun is it to write music if nobody ever hears it? So it's kind of a nice opportunity here to be able to share my music with my friends. So anyway, all right, guys, I am going to go ahead. Well, we're here. I mean, there's no point. We've got just a little bit more grain in our cart, and then we have a bunch of sorghum coming in. I'm actually going to dump some of the. Let's see. Should we get this? Can we get this in here? I'm not sure how close I have to be. Yeah, we can put. I bet you a lot of this goes in there. But 8 months worth. So we have 8 months worth of sorghum in our tipper. And I bet you it takes all of it. Holy cow, it's going to take it all. Nope, leaving 4,000. But they take those chickens eat about 1,000 a month, so we were able to get 8 months worth. I don't know, but there was some already there. So I'm thinking, do we have enough for another year? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. We'll find out. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the new music. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I definitely had fun making it. And as always, it's a pleasure to be with you guys and share what we're doing on the farm. And this farm's going to stay. I keep getting tempted because there's all these new great maps coming out. And I'll tell you what, one of my viewers is friends with Rank 29. You guys will see him here. He leaves comments. Is friends with, I think it was Rank 29. One of my guys, I think it was Rank. Maybe I'm wrong. Rank, correct me if I'm wrong. Is also friends with a map maker. And if I can get hooked up with them, it might be a possibility to at least demo their maps. I need to start doing some other things on the channel aside from just the 2 farms. We're going to continue these farms, though. Spruce Mountain, these are going to be kind of like the series farms that we continue, but I need to start doing, like, the things that I tell people to do to be successful, and I'm not myself doing them. Reviews, mod reviews, map reviews. I haven't really done much of that in the last couple months because I've just been, I don't know, depressed because of our financial situation, and that's, once again, that's my own fault, and I have to push through that. So we all have those moments where we kind of struggle with stuff, and that this has been a rough holiday for me, and the last couple months have been really financially difficult, and that just puts me in the mood to really not try hard. Which is funny because you should do the opposite. It should motivate you to try harder, but it didn't this time. I think I'm getting older, and I just kind of, I don't cope with that stuff well. So I'm pushing through it. I'm doing the best I can to produce content, but I need to stop being lazy and really kind of focus on getting things done that need to get done. And you know, I've got a great wife who supports me doing that, and thankfully you guys, a great community that allows me to express myself and try different things, and you guys are usually pretty open to it. Oh, by the way, speaking of trying new different things, here's an old thing that we're going to be doing. I've decided to do a finale season of My Summer Car. Now, we never know how My Summer Car is going to turn out. Sometimes we get one season out of it. One episode. Sometimes we get 20 episodes. Sometimes we get like 300 episodes. It just depends on how the series goes, how many times I end up in jail, that kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to it. I've really, really been missing Finland, and I've really been wanting to go back. I know it's weird. I know, but I love My Summer Car, and I just miss it. And I know that we're coming up on My Winter Car is going to be coming out this year. And so it's probably my last opportunity to go through that game. And I really want to hit it and see if we can't win the rally or get close. I might even bring in one of my children to, like Mark or Ryan, to practice with me and do pace notes. Because pace notes on the rally side of things. If any of you know anything about rally, pace notes are what can, break or make a rally drive. So good pace notes will keep the driver abreast of what's coming up ahead and make for much better times. Plus, I'm really going to work on getting the parts that the car needs to be competitive. I think the last time I did my summer car, I bought the cheap parts and I never really upgraded the car, and then I tried to race it with like road tires, not rally tires and stuff like that. And those kind of things make a big difference. And so I want to make sure I'm putting forth all my effort in this series. So keep your eyes open for My Summer Car Season 6 if you're a fan of the My Summer Car series. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with SnowRunner. SnowRunner is 2 years gone now. We have a pretty big following on SnowRunner, but the problem is it is shrinking. And the game is continuing to put out more and more new content, and I just can't keep up. So we are really far behind on our missions and stuff, and I feel like at this point I almost want to give the series up. I'm not going to. I know I'm talking out loud here, so don't get scared. But I'm trying to figure out how to fix that. If I should just go ahead and play off camera a lot and then bring you guys in for just the big stuff, or how to handle that, because we are just so far behind. I haven't even done Alaska yet. I mean, like, there are just so many maps that I can't get to because of the amount of missions. So I don't know. I feel like I haven't been to Maine. I haven't been to Tennessee. We got Wisconsin done. Did we? Or did we just quit? I think we quit Wisconsin. Yeah, so we haven't even finished. There's just so many things we haven't finished on that game. And they keep adding more. And honestly, with my life, I'm allowed 1 or 2 times a week, and I need guys there to help me. So having Micah and Javius has been a huge boon to that game, because we've been able to get a lot more done on each episode. But even so, there's just so much to do, and I'm getting a little frustrated with that, and I feel bad, but I'm not sure where to go with that. Like Farm Sim, it's not a big stress because we already know it's going nowhere. We're building a farm, we're seeing how different things work to make money, we're upgrading our equipment, we're keeping things running, and it's simply running a farm. But SnowRunner, if we wanted to get it done, I'd have to be playing it several times a week, and that means I have to give up other games, and I don't want to do that. So that's been kind of a little bit of a frustrating experience for me. I don't know what to do with that game. I love it. It does, like I said, it does really well on our channel, so I'm not going to can it. But I don't know. I'm thinking maybe more like... Oh, wait, I still got that guy out. Doing more stuff, like we had that one video that we did where we tested the semi-trucks. Like we took all the new Western Stars out and ran them through Michigan to see which truck did better. And that video did really, really well. So I'm thinking maybe we just need to start doing more of those kind of videos with SnowRunner. Like, hey, let's test this crap out. Which truck works best in Alaska? Stuff like that. Because I'm not getting the views on the regular videos that I need. So anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Where did my gator go? There he is. So we are done with the harvest. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely had fun making it. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the new music. What are we doing with our products? Well, I'm holding on to all of the product until we get to the point where we can sell everything at once, and the prices are the highest that they're going to be. So when we get into October, November, probably more like November, December, I'll start checking prices, seeing where we're at on the different things that we can sell, and then we will go ahead and sell them. Things that we still have to do after harvest, obviously we need to collect stuff off the field. Horse still needs to be ridden. What else do we need to do? I mean, the animals should all be fed. We can double check that though. And I think that's it. But we have a lot to do today still. That includes collecting the straw. Oh, we need to move the silage from the silage maker over to our silo, our storage facility. So that needs to get done today. So we got some things to do. Boy, this thing really needs to be repainted. Look at that. Speed to heck, y'all. Ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, our goal on this farm is eventually to get the Lindner. It is expensive. We're looking at about $250,000 to $300,000 worth of stuff. But that'll upgrade it. It's almost like having a second tractor because it does some tractor-ish functions like collecting the straw, collecting the manure. It can ted. It can windrow. It can also spray. It can spread slurry. And so it's got some really practical uses to it. And so we'll get rid of this guy and get that in. But that is a ways down the road. I don't want to take out a loan to do it. I want to earn it. So after the Christmas this year, hopefully we'll have enough money to get that done. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Twitch. Also, the link is in the description. We'll be doing Flight Sim for the rest of this week. But anyway, have a good one, guys.